Well, happy Friday, everybody. It has been a week. If you didn't notice, I'm in a different location because I spilled water on my computer and it is officially borked, as the young kids say, or whatever they call it, a foobar. I don't know. So water is done. I got nothing. So unfortunately, I did have the game of the week planned. I'm going to do it off of my phone. We're still good to go. I'm going to let everyone know the fix is in already. Marvin, I'm sorry, dude. There's no way you're winning. You've already won. I'm trying to get somebody else to win. And we're playing a game that I like to call I Think I Know a Lot About, or They Think You Are. So Marvin, you are going to be the first contestant. I'm sorry, brother. This isn't normally. I would have picked Halloween.
Seems like you already got it out for me already, man.
I'm being honest with you. If this was fair, like everyone else's, I would have picked Halloween because you claim you know a lot about a Halloween. But unfortunately, like I said, I'm not trying to make this bar even. You've already won. So what I'm going to do instead is what we claim you are, which is the world's sexiest man. So I'm going to give you 5 questions about the world's sexiest men. Are you ready, Marvin?
Okay.
All right. Marvin, question 1.
Damn.
Michael B. Jordan was declared world's sexiest man in which year? 2020, 2019, 2018, or 2017? He's had a lot of good movies in all those years. That's why this is hard.
Yeah, he did. Okay, one more time. You mean the list one more time?
No problem. Michael B. Jordan was declared world's sexiest man by People magazine. In which year? 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017.
Say 2018.
Unfortunately, 2018 is incorrect. 2020.
All right. Okay.
All right, that's okay though. You got 4 more.
All right.
Who was the first man to receive World's Sexiest Man in 1985? This is a fill in the blank, not a multiple choice.
This is a fill in the blank?
Yes, sir. Who was the first man to receive World's Sexiest Man in 1985? Fill in the blank. Everyone gets 1 fill in the blank. This is your one, this is the hardest question. $1985. He was a young, strapping man at this point. Done a couple good movies. Was getting on the up and up. He's quite old now, obviously. That doesn't help much. I'm sorry.
All right. It doesn't help much. I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark. It's gonna make a big stab. I'm just gonna say Mr. Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise has been world's sexiest man, but he was not the first. It was not in 1985. Mel Gibson is the correct answer. Mel Gibson.
Come on, Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson. World's man in 1985.
1985.
Now, that award was rigged, man. Mel Gibson.
All right, question 3. You ready?
All right.
Who was the oldest sexiest man alive? Was it John F. Kennedy Jr., Harry Hamlin, Sean Connery, or George Clooney?
One more time.
Who was the oldest, sexiest man alive? Was it John F. Kennedy Jr., Harry Hamlin, Sean Connery, or George Clooney?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery is correct. Marvin's on the board. I threw George Clooney in there to kind of mess with you. But good job.
Yeah. Sean Connery was that dude.
All right, here's another tough one, Marvin. Yours are all tough, to be honest. Who was retroactively awarded Sexiest Man Alive in 1994? Nobody was awarded that year, but in 2015, the editors backlogged it and awarded it to one of these men. Was it Tom Cruise, George Clooney, Keanu Reeves, or Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt.
Unfortunately, it was Keanu Reeves.
Fuck. Sorry, Lucas. You You have to count my. Okay, so real quick, man, I have to get a swear jar for the show pretty soon. You know, I can't stop myself. But going on, we're moving on.
You got 1 point. Still last question. You can get 2.
I won.
How many men of color have been voted sexiest man alive?
This is a fill in the blank, right?
This is also a fill in the blank.
Richie.
But I have a backup after you answer. I'll give you a second opportunity if you don't get this right.
How many black men have been voted?
How many people of color? But yes, black in this case. There was one man who's mixed. That's why I have to technically say people of color.
Five.
He got it right. I don't even have to ask the second part. Nice, Marv.
Hey.
My backup was going to be if you could name 2 of the 5, I would have given you the point as well. But just so
I don't know that.
Posterity's sake, Denzel Washington, The Rock, Idris Elba, John Legend, and then Michael B. Jordan. So I find it interesting when you think about that. In 35 years, only 7 men were of a different minority than white. So interesting. All right, well, we're going to move on, though. We're going to hit Christy up. Christy, you are next.
Bring it on.
Christy, you say you are the panel's Marvel champion. So I have 5 Marvel questions for you. Are you ready?
I hope you're not doing the comic books, but knowing you, you're going to be, it's the comics.
You don't know what's what yet. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Michael Jackson wanted to play as what Marvel superhero? He was so interested in this, he was willing to purchase Marvel comic in the 1990s so he could play in this produced movie. Was it A, Iron Man, B, Black Panther, C, The Incredible Hulk, or D, Spider-Man?
That's a pony question. God. It's between Iron Man and Spider-Man. Let's go Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is correct. He wanted to play Spider-Man. Next question. Throg resembled what animal Thor who was trapped as? So he was trapped as an animal in 1992 named Throg. Was he a dog, a frog, a pig, or a tortoise?
Is this mentioned in the movie?
It is not mentioned in the movie. But they do allude to this animal, actually.
I'm gonna say frog.
You are correct. Throg.
They do say it. They say it in Thor Ragnarok.
They do.
By the way, they do.
Throg wielded Frognor. So, there you go. Randy Schuler sold which idea he came up with to Marvel Comics for $220. $220. Marvel bought this superhero, became very popular. Was it A, Spawn, B, Blade, C, Venom, or D, the Scarlet Witch?
Oh, shit. Who did it?
Well, you don't know this gentleman. His name was Randy Schuler. He's a nobody. He chose to sell his idea for $220.
I'm going to say Blade.
You're going to go with Blade. Unfortunately, it was Venom, actually. It was Venom. He sold it for $220. Venom has amassed over 3.2 million copies of comics since its release. Who was the first black superhero with his own comic in June 1972? Was it A, Black Panther, B, Luke Cage, C, War Machine, or D, the Falcon?
In the comics?
Mm-hmm.
What you said?
The very first black superhero with his own comic. Emphasis on he was the first one to get his own comic. Black Panther, Luke Cage, War Machine, or the Falcon?
Let's go Luke Cage.
You are correct. Christy has 3 out of 4 and is dominating. Now, this is going to be your fill in the blank. If you get 4, Christy, I think you win. I'm telling you right now. Black Panther is worth over $90 trillion, approximately 100 times richer than Tony Stark. However, he is not the richest man in the Marvel Universe. Who is that?
He was always the richest?
This person? Yes.
Or did he by chance lose his money somehow?
No, this person has always been the richest, regardless of Black Panther's mass fortune. Black Panther's worth more than Iron Man, Kingpin, what's his name? Oh my God, I can't even think of the idiot. He was in Iron Man 2. He's a weapons dealer. Anyways, he's worth about 10 of like Hank Pym, etc. He's worth 90 trillion. They're worth billions, hundreds of billions. So they're like 1/90th of what his wealth is. But this person is wealthier than Black Panther. Who is it? You're muted. I know. We got a baby problem, folks. So Christy's just taking her time with the baby. She's not trying to avoid the question. Although this is a bullshit question. However, when I reveal the answer, she might be a little surprised.
Can I be right now? Hang on.
Yeah. Okay, we'll pause that and we'll move on to later. She can answer that later. Right now, she's at 3 of 4. Tony, we're going to go with you. You say you're a Michael Jackson fan. You know this is coming.
All right.
I believe you, though. I believe in you. I feel like you and Christy have probably... I don't know, though. Chelsea's could be interesting, too. Michael Jackson was known for wearing a rhinestone blank. Was it a glove, a vest, a mask, or a hat?
I'm going to go with a glove.
You are correct. It was a glove. 1 for 1. Which Michael Jackson music video was his most expensive? Was it Thriller, Scream, Bad, or Black and White?
Most expensive?
Most expensive.
Wow. I kind of want to say Thriller, but part of me wants to say... I thought Ghost was the most expensive, but that's not even an option. So I'm going to go with Thriller.
Unfortunately, it was Scream. It was
Scream?
$7 million to do Scream. It won 3 awards, but nonetheless, by far the most expensive. What was Michael Jackson's middle name? Was it Justin, Jesus, Joseph, or Jacob?
Well, I'm going to have to go with Joseph.
You are correct. I had to throw one in there, you would know. What happened while Michael Jackson was filming a commercial for Pepsi in 1984?
His hair caught on fire.
Oh my goodness, Tony was ready. Marvin, I told you it was rigged. You had no chance. I did not say Tony's was as hard as yours. Where was Michael Jackson for?
Gary, Indiana.
Tony's gotten 4. Marvin's
Okay.
I told you it was going to be rigged against you, man.
All right.
Come on. Marvin's so Marvin, I told you can't win this one.
You didn't say it was going to be straight up rigged.
I know. I told you at the start it was straight up rigged. I said, we can't have you win, so I had to make you lose because I won, you won, and then I won. So if you win, it looks like we cheating. So I had to make sure you lost. I'm sorry, man.
Fair enough.
I gotta make it look like we're trying to be fair here, even though it's unfair to you. It's totally unfair to you. Justin, are you ready? All right, he's ready. Justin, you say you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Let's put that to the test. These are actually not too bad. They're not like Marvin's.
It's his favorite football team.
Yeah, Marvin, you remember what I said earlier in the week about working 2004 to 2019 in Haunts.
All right.
The fall
you ready,
time.
Justin?
Yeah.
Hines Ward ended with exactly how many catches? Was it 500 for his career, 750, 1,000, or 1,050?
I think it was 1,050.
Unfortunately, it was 1,000 on the dot.
I thought it was 1,000. I knew he cracked 1,000. I knew he cracked 1,000. I watched the game.
Yep. Franco Harris was named Super Bowl MVP after rushing for 158 yards against which team? Was it the Minnesota Vikings, the Raiders, the Jets, or the Oilers?
Think about it. You said Super Bowl, right, Richie?
I did. Super Bowl MVP, Franco Harris.
You said the options again one more time?
The Viking, the Raiders, the Jets, and the Oilers. Marvin's still salty. I can see it.
Yeah. Well, Marvin, to be fair, they're hard for me. I'm gonna say Jets.
It was not the Jets. It was the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Okay. Lynn Swann caught the game-winning touchdown and was named MVP of which Super Bowl? Was it Super Bowl 11, Super Bowl XL, Super Bowl 10 or X, or was it Super Bowl 9?
What was the third one?
Super Bowl 10.
We'll go with Super Bowl 10.
Super Bowl 10 is correct. That one on the board.
The dice have spoken.
The dice have spoken. Who did the Steelers draft number 1 overall in 1970?
Oh my God.
Was it Mel Blount, Joe Green, Terry Bradshaw, or Franco Harris?
1970. I think he was already playing. I want to say. I don't know. I want to say Terry Bradshaw, but I think he was already playing. Yeah, I'm gonna say Terry Bradshaw.
It is Terry Bradshaw. Franco Harris had already been playing and won a Super Bowl before then. Okay. So you got 2. Let's see if you can get 3 for the last question. Who set a single game record for the Steelers in 2002? This one you should be able to get because it's in that period you were watching. Was it Hines Ward, Plaxico Burress, Antoine Randall L, or this one's not going to be the right one, but Lynn Swann, we'll throw him in there.
Single game record.
Single game Steelers record for receiving yards, and it was in 2002. I believe he had 263 yards that game. It was a very impressive game.
Mm-hmm.
Hines Ward, Plaxico Burress, or Antoine Randall L.
It had to have been Hines Ward. But Tony's shaking his head. I don't think Randall L bought out like that. I'm going to say Hines Ward.
It was Plaxico Burress, my friend.
Was it?
Plaxico
Burress.
Oh,
shit.
And they didn't want to
I remember him for
he went to the Giants and won a Super Bowl.
I remember him for the double reverse. That double reverse play that we used to have. And Antoine Randall L was also involved in that.
All right. Well, you got 2. Marvin got 1. Tony got 4. And Marvin got the one I didn't expect him to get, to be honest. That was the most impressive part. Considering this is rigged, I'm surprised he even got the one. Look at his face.
I thought I had 2.
You had 2?
Yeah, I got
Did
2.
You
Yeah, you trying to take points away from me too?
Oh yeah, Sean Connery. You're right. 2 points. My bad. Sorry. My bad. It's not trying to be that rigged. I'm not trying to steal points from you. Chelsea. There's a lot of things you're very well known for, but you are definitely known for cats as our resident cat lady. So I have some cat questions.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. You got to beat 4. Tony's set the mark. A house cat's genome is 95.6% like which animal? Is it A, a tiger, B, a lion, C, a panther, or D, a lynx?
Panther.
Unfortunately, panther's not correct. It is a tiger. 95.6% the same as a tiger. Cats are believed to be the only mammals who don't taste blank. Is it A, bitterness, B, flavor, C, sweetness, or D, spices?
Sweetness.
Sweetness is correct. She's 1 for 2.
It's birds, actually, that can't taste spice.
I did not know that. I actually threw that in there randomly, but nice fact.
Yeah.
Cats walk like what animals? And to clarify, they walk with both of their right feet first and then their left feet. There are 3 animals who walk this way. Is it A, horses and squirrels, B, elephants and hyenas, C, alligators and rhinos, or D, camels and giraffes?
Is it the alligator one? I don't remember what the other one is.
Alligators and rhinos. Is that the one you want to guess?
Yeah.
Okay. It is not, unfortunately. It is camels and giraffes. Camels, giraffes, and cats are the only animals that walk with both their right feet and then their left feet. So you're 1 for 3.
Waddle, you know?
Do cats have the largest eyes relative to head size for mammals? This is a yes or no, a true or false.
No.
Unfortunately, they do. That is, they do have the largest eyes relative to their head. When cats have more than 18 toes, what is that known as? Is it polydactyl, polyigamous, polyamorous, or polyactyral?
The first one.
Polydactyl, you are correct. So you got 2. Marvin's at 2. Justin was at what, 2? I think? Yeah, you got 2 as well. Tony's at 4. Christy's at 3. And if she gets her last question, she can tie Tony. And then I have to find a question because I didn't anticipate a tie. So, Christy, let's go back to your question. Black Panther is worth over $90 trillion, which is 100 times richer than Tony Stark. However, he's not the richest person in the universe. Who is?
Not Black Panther. Not Iron Man. It's not Doctor Strange because he lost all his money and you rolled that one out.
Mm-hmm.
It's certainly not Peter Parker.
It is not Peter Parker.
It's not Banner because why would he go? No.
No.
And is it? Can I ask another question? Will you?
Of course. This is a hard question. You can ask as many as you need.
Is he an Avenger?
That I can't answer that. That's a little too much.
Okay.
That's a little too much.
Okay. Asgard is made of gold. So it would either be Odin or Thor if we're going that way. Would you give me a fill in the blank that was actually Thor? I don't know if you would do that to me.
Would I do that to you, Miss Marvel?
Odin dies.
Does he?
He goes to the spirit in the sky.
In the Marvel universe, he does, but in the comics, he does not.
Oh. But technically, Thor becomes the actual king of Asgard.
He does become king of Asgard.
So that means he would own everything. I'm gonna just say Thor. Fuck it.
God damn it. It is Thor. I did try to make it a trick question. Yes.
Literally, my brain was just like, would he do that to me?
It is precisely what I'm going to give you huge props because that was supposed to be the trick question for so many reasons. Well, one, why would you think Thor is richer than $100 trillion? But you actually said it right up, right? Asgard's made of gold. And not only is Asgard made of gold, the entire palace underneath is full of gold and gems. So he's significantly more wealthy than a 100 trillionaire. So, folks, we'll be right back as I prepare a tiebreaker question for Tony and Christy. Can you pause there for a sec? And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I unfortunately decided to rig this thing. I put Marvin in a horrible position, and I feel bad. But since I've already screwed Marvin out of this, I'm just going to go all in on making this a cheating game. So Tony and Christy, you both have the same question. You need to message me and to see if you get it right. If you both get it right, we'll keep moving down the list. This is up Christy's alley, so I feel like this isn't fair, but we're doing it anyway. We're talking about Marvel Phase 4. What is the first movie coming out in Phase 4? You only have to name the person, not the title. The first movie coming out in Phase 4. Tony looks annoyed. So message me when you have your answer. The first film that will be out in Phase 4.
Do I commit to this answer or not?
Do you or not? Once you submit, you're done.
Is it a movie or is it gonna be a TV show? Shit. Did I send that to you?
Okay, Christy sent hers in. Tony sent his in. Tony, Spider-Man Venom is not correct, unfortunately. Christy, Black Widow is correct, so Christy has won Game of the Week. It was rigged. Don't wake the baby up. You have proven your Marvel prowess in this week's Game of the Week. She is 5 for 6. Tony, unfortunately, I didn't give you a fair question, but you know what? We're out of time. It's a fix. Marvin couldn't win. Chelsea wasn't on the board. Justin, I was just being mean to because I know he loves the Steelers, but I figured I'd pick stuff he doesn't know. Christy, congratulations. As champion, do you have anything to say?
I want to say thank you. And you can't pick on me for my Marvel skills anymore because I beat you at your own game.
Did you beat me?
You know what? I got 80% on your Marvel game, so yeah. I'm pretty excited. I passed. And that's C's get degrees. B's are just above and beyond, right? And my baby's sleeping now, so I'm effing pumped. Thank you.
Congratulations. B's are good, but C's and D's are better. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, have a great week. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Same time, same channel. Actually, I won't be here next week. You'll be seeing me in 2 weeks, probably. I'm sorry, guys. I have a little vacation plan. I'm going to be doing my thing. But in the meantime, everyone else should be here. Chelsea will be live via satellite from South Carolina.
Flying, actually. So I don't know.
Okay, well, some of us might not be here. We'll have to see.
I'll try to make it. I've also got like late nights with work because we got some new clients that are getting onboarded. And
so Chelsea's not going to be here, ladies and gentlemen. And that means she doesn't care, clearly. Justin, do you have any last words?
Oh, sure. My last word for the week is live, laugh, love like it's your last.
You ask for it, you get it.
All right. Tony, how about you? Last words?
Man, you had that game nice and set up, nice little layup for me, and Christy had to come in and throw down like she always does. That just goes to show you cheating doesn't mean that you'll win. And I'm not saying that Richie cheated, but I had some pretty good layups there for some questions that even Marvin knew. So, and not saying that, I'm not saying that like a bad thing. I'm just saying it was better than the questions that Marvin had got. Marvin, come on, you know I didn't mean it like that. He knows I didn't mean it like that. Oh my God, I'm going on mute. Anyway, last words, no more.
All right. Christy had hers. Marvin, how about you? You got any last words, my man?
I'm at a loss for words, but with a little bit of words I got left, I want to say congratulations to Christy. Well-deserved win. Tony, you fought hard. I love you, brother. I love you, man. I love y'all. This has been a great week, and looking forward to Game of the Week next week. And we'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, Chelsea, last words.
Fly safe for anybody who's traveling. Wear your mask, as we learned earlier in the week. Wear your flocking mask. Care about people. And make 2021 your year.
Anything else? You're not going to be here for 2 weeks. The audience doesn't get to see you. Anything?
Sorry, the podcast is about to get boring.
Damn! Wow. Okay.
That's what Adam
We'll be just fine, but we wish you well, Chelsea. We've been doing just fine, but you be safe up in the air, and we'll see you soon.
Dang, people. Justin's wearing his damn mask. That's what he's doing. Yeah, my last words, honestly, just very appreciative of this panel, dealing with this. My computer broke. My best friend died last Monday, so it's been a week. I won't be here for probably 2 weeks, so appreciate you guys listening. Hopefully we have some more kick-ass musical guests. They've been coming in strong. Justin's put in the work on that, and I'm very much looking forward to watching next week when I am away. So on that note, have a great week, everybody.